Hello everybody, we're back in the shop. We're working on a few different projects here. As you know, we got that CJ3A that's underway, and I'm also working on that CJ5 snowblower Jeep. You guys probably recognize what I got here on the bench. This is your generator mounting stuff. You got your bracket that bolts to the block, and this is just grimy as I took it off an engine. It's still got to be sandblasted and painted. There's your adjusting arm, and this is always the problem here. Is your generator bushings, your bolts and your bushings. They were made out of rubber. They were one piece, and they had a flange on each side. They went on the bolt, and they just, the oil and the heat and everything makes them go to hell. You can see this one just kind of squeezed out of here. So there's new bushings available. They're two-piece style, and I'll grab one and show you that. And there's also a company making bolts, but if you buy an aftermarket bolt, it's not going to be the right size. A lot of guys have been having trouble with the wrong bolts. So if you have your original bolts, do whatever you can to save them, and you'll have much better luck with that. Just clean them up and save them. And let me go grab one of the bushings you can buy now, and then I'll show you how we make some real nice ones. Okay, what I have here is a bushing that you can buy from any of the suppliers out there, and you buy two of them for each bolt, and it would just slip in there, and another one would slip in from the other side, and you'd have a decent bushing. But again, it's just a piece of rubber and a little bit of heat and any kind of engine temperature and grime or anything on there, and it just starts getting real squishy, and it'll come right out of there, and it won't be real good. So we're gonna head over, and we're gonna take some measurements on our bolts here, and we're gonna make some high quality generator bushings. I know it seems like a simple thing, but you know, you don't want to finish your restoration and then all the time be going after things that need refixing. And I'm just trying to show you guys how to do stuff that's going to last for a while and makes a real high quality restoration. This is the type of thing that, you know, nobody will see because it's kind of hidden by the bolt. And if you use a different material on there, it's not like it's taken away from originality or anything. And I'll show you how we make them, and I'll meet you over at the lathe in just a little bit. Okay, what I have mounted in the lathe is a piece of polyurethane. And polyurethane you can get in all different diameters, soft to very hard. And for different things, I like to use different diameters, and the harder it is, obviously, the better it cuts. And we're going to get going on this now. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a hole in through there. And that hole is for the shoulder right here. And remember, this is the basic shape we're after. This one's not the right dimensions. There's not enough depth there, but that's the rough shape we're after. So our first thing we're going to do is we're going to drill a hole in there, enough for 4 of these, and then we'll start turning them down and cutting them off. Okay, we've got our shoulder turned here, That's going to go inside our bracket, and we're set up with a cutoff tool to cut that off now. We're going to leave a 187 lip on there, 3/16 of an inch that is, and we're going to cut that off now, and then we'll duplicate that 3 more times to get our set of 4. And when you're cutting your polyurethane, keep it close to the chuck like that, because even though it's kind of hard, it is still a little bit flexible. So go slow, don't feed in too fast, and it should cut off just fine. Okay, we're going to cut this off now. Okay, so that's what we wound up with off the lathe. We've got our 4 individual bushings. These 2 are for the front plate of the motor, and that's actually a little bit different size-wise than your bracket here, so I made those special for that. These 2 will go in here, snap right in, and then, you know, this all has to get cleaned up again, you know, but a little bit of grease on your bolt and get that slid in there. I'm not going to put that in there now. Get that slid in there. And I know it looks like just a simple thing, but the generator bushings keep your generator nice and firm and in place. And you don't want that wobbling around. You'll wear your belt, or you could throw your belt off or something like that. These are just one of those little details in a restoration that make it very nice. And any of you guys have a new lathe or maybe something like that, you want to play around with it, this is an easy little first project to get used to your lathe if you have one. And it's a useful one. The polyurethane, put these in once and it'll be good for the life of your vehicle. It won't break down with the grease and the oil. It can handle the temperature very well. Cold temperature, warm temperature, they'll stay in there. They won't squeeze out like these original rubber ones. And you know, if you're thinking of making one like this out of polyurethane and trying to squeeze it in there, you know, you won't get it through there. This is very, very stiff. It's flexible, but it's stiff. You'll never get it through there. So don't try and build it like the original one. And that's it. That's all I got for you today. Another little tip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you like the videos, hit the like button, subscribe, send a comment. If there's anything special you'd like to see, let me know. And we'll just keep on going on these projects. And we'll catch you on the next video. And as always, thank you for watching.